I want to welcome you to our flow class, our hot vinyasa class, Vinyasa Flow. This is a class full of deep breathing and dynamic sequencing. You will probably need a towel nearby if you want to wipe the sweats. You'll need perhaps some water and your breath. The breath that we use is called Ujjayi style breathing. It's a breath that goes in through the nose and out the nose, and it definitely has a rhythm. All right, so you're going to find your own rhythm once you start to move and breathe, and even before then, we'll definitely talk about the breath once we get into class, once class gets started. It's a breath that sounds like, they say, ocean-like sounds, or wind in the trees, or that Darth Vader sound. Whatever lands for you, think about that sound as if you were blowing into a fan. And you want that same sound, except but with your lips closed. Close your lips. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale out. You want that same sound when you inhale as well. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. All right, you're constricting the back of the throat, but the face, the eyes, the jaw, relaxed, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. That's all you need: water, towel, your breathing, an open heart, an open mind. I'm going to have you start in child's pose. Come to your hands and your knees, and you're just going to simply shift your hips back down towards your heels. Let your forehead drop down in between your arms. You're going to rest your hips back down. So you're going to spread your knees apart so that your chest can rest on the thighs or in between those thighs. You feel that grounding connection to the earth. The ground beneath you, the floor is supporting you. So anytime you come to practice, whether you come to a Vinyasa Flow class, that dynamic sequencing, those dynamic flows and sun salutations, or you come to something on the other end of the spectrum, perhaps a yin class, a slower paced, steady class where you're holding the postures for longer, deep connective tissue, and deep stretching. You want to start class with what I call bridging the gap, or crossing over the bridge from whatever you were doing before to being completely present and aware of what you're doing right now. And all we're doing is just simply paying attention. Maybe you feel what's touching the ground, what's touching your yoga mat. Perhaps you feel the atmosphere against your skin. You're going to take a couple more breaths. And then just simply walk your hands and your arms over to the right. You may feel pressure along that right side, your right ribs pressing into that right thigh. stretch through the left. Go ahead, walk it all the way over to the left. You'll feel when to stop. You'll feel that resistance, that pushback in your body. And that's what I really want you to pay attention to. You're going to listen to that feedback that your body is giving you. You're going to listen to that from pose to pose, breath to breath. That's really one of the goals, the aims of the practice. It's a part of the path that you'll walk. Start to go ahead and thread in that more determined breath, that more conscious full breath in and out the nose. Remember that Ujjayi style breath that we talked about? Go ahead and come back through center. You're going to come up to your hands and your knees, tabletop pose. Shoulders over your hands, hips over the knees. You can wag from side to side, shift those hips. Now have that rhythm in the breath. When the inhale ends, that's where the exhale begins. And over time, it'll start to be seamless. We're just shifting the hips and the shoulders from side to side. Getting a little confidence in the wrist, confidence in the hips. You can even roll and circle through your hips. Circle through your neck. Warming up. If you're circling, make sure you circle both ways. So go ahead, give it a shot. We'll come back through center, and let's take a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tuck your chin. You want to round through your back. Inhale, breathe into the nose, that ocean-like sound, the heart opens. Exhale, tailbone tucks, and feel that energy as you let the head release down. Take a few more. This is such a great warm-up for your spine. Warm up for your mind. Take one more, one or two more. Good. Once you finish up that last set, guys, inhale, come back to neutral. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. You're going to walk your hands to the back of your yoga mat or towards your knees. You're going to pick those knees up. You're going to come into a yoga squat. Let those knees lift. Inhale, lift the right arm up. You can press that left arm into the inside of that left thigh. Exhale, bring it down, and then inhale, change sides, raise that left arm up. Little pressure as you work your opposites, rooting down and reaching towards the sky. Good. How about one more side, one more round. That's it. Good. Come back through center, lift those arms. You can even press the heels down. You're going to go ahead and lift those hips up, walk the hands out. We're going to take a half vinyasa. Come into the top of your yoga push-up. Exhale, bend your elbows. You can lower halfway, or you can even drop the knees. Press the ground away. Cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let it feel good. There's no need to force. We've got plenty of time to warm up. Most of class is actually spent warming up. Let's go ahead and start our first flow up at the top of the yoga mat, our first long flow. Step your feet up to the hands. Inhale, lift your head, lift your heart. And then exhale, float it in, take your chest down toward your thighs. Such a great stretch for your hips and low back. Pull that belly in. Let's go ahead and inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, take the back bend. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lift your head and heart. Exhale, hands flat. You're going to step your feet to to the back of the mat for that plank. You can be on or off your knees. Let's go ahead, bend those elbows, shoot them back. Inhale, press up into the hands, peel the shoulders. This is cobra. If you want to lift the knees, that's upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes under. Shine your heart towards your feet, towards your thighs. Fingertips reaching towards the front of the mat, that index finger or the middle finger. And breath in and out the nose. That's it. After you take 3, 4, maybe even up to 5 rounds of breathing, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend through your knees. You want to look forward, that's where we're going. Half press up the feet up to the hands. Halfway lift. And then exhale, fold in, chest to thighs, look at it. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Take those arms with you. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold, back down. Look at the thighs or the belly. Inhale, peel up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands flat, feet to the back, and you're going to lower down. You're starting to find your groove. Inhales are up, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3, 4, maybe even 5 breaths. Class, we're going to give you plenty of time to flow on your own. And then parts of class will be guided. Go ahead and exhale, step your feet up to your hands. You got it. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, reach and rise, look up at those thumbs. And then exhale, forward fold back. Take yourself through that half vinyasa. You'll finish out this round, and I want you to give it a shot. Take 1, maybe even 2 more rounds on your own. This down dog is a great balance between your stretch and your strength, between activity and really finding that calmness, that place of being settled. When you're ready, you'll come back up to the top. And give me 1 more round. You can do it. We've set it up together, right? So wrap your head around, taking it at your own pace. You don't have to worry about keeping up, moving too fast, moving too slow. This is your body. Respect every move. Good, you guys. Inhale, reach and rise. Let's meet up at the top of the mat, all right? We're gonna meet in chair pose. When you come to the top of the mat, bend your knees. You wanna sink your hips down and back, so that low belly picks and pulls up. We're getting into those bandhas, right? That low belly Uddiyana bandha and that pelvic floor bandha, that mula bandha. You can even have a little chin lock here. Slightly tuck your chin to the chest, but stretch your gaze out in front. Good, keep on squeezing, sinking those hips down. And let's take a twist, open to your right. You can split the arms apart, gaze at your right belly. Inhale, take it back up through center chair. Squeeze those hips down, and then take a twist to open to the left. Nice. Come back through center. You can come down halfway, we call this half chair. You can lift those heels. We're setting up a template, a basic flow. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to standing. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Look at those thighs. Halfway lift, and then step your feet to the back of the mat. You're going to take that vinyasa. Remember, chaturanga, upward facing to downward facing. Step your right foot up in between the hands. Dial that back heel flat, and you're going to come up to warrior letter A. So it's a lunge with your arms up over your head. Good, take a breather. Straighten that front leg, extended triangle pose. Right arm down, you're gonna reach the left arm up. This is a good place to find that extension through your arms, through your legs, through your spine. Rebend that front knee. Inhale, come up to reverse. Reverse warrior or exalted warrior. Take that right arm up, bicep to the ear. Keep that nice lunge. Let's exhale, cartwheel the hands down, take a vinyasa. Step the right foot back, bend the elbows. Up dog to down dog. We're going to do the same sequence on the left side. Exhale, step that left foot up in between your hands. Back foot goes in flat. So you want that right foot right now. It's pretty sharp, like a karate kick. The outer edge of that foot down. You've got some energy in that back leg. Good, let's go into triangle. Straighten that front leg, peel the arms apart. Find that length, find that breath. And then take it back up to reverse. You can wrap the right arm behind your back and wave the front arm up. Nice. We're going to take reverse revolve, twisting crescent, guys. You're going to spin into your back toes. Wrap the top arm around your back and the other arm is going to wave up. This is a deep low twisting lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the foot back. Take your vinyasa. Remember when I said that down dog could be a place of rest? Here we go. Catch that breath in and out your nose. Head is relaxed. Good. We're going to start again up at the top of the mat, tiptoes. Exhale, hopper step. Forward, halfway lift. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, chair pose, rise. Take that twist to the right. Inhale up and then exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. You can float those heels if you want to keep that in when you float on your own. Inhale, stand up tall, back bend, and then exhale, fold. Halfway lift and then vinyasa. I'll meet you in warrior letter A. On that right side. Right foot, step it up. Inhale, take that big stretch. Exhale, right into triangle pose. One big breath, find that reach. Inhales are up, reverse. And then exhale, reverse revolve, twisting crescent. Let's tap that knee down at the same time. We're adding on here. Inhale to balancing half moon. Take that lead. Right hand to the right corner of the mat. Lift that left leg and left arm. Find that balance. You can look down. That'll help you. Take that drishti to the floor. Good. Exhale. Let's go all the way down to the floor. Tuck your left knee behind your right. You're just going to sit all the way down. You've got to look over that back shoulder. And then let's come back to that half moon. Why not? You can use your hands. Good, vinyasa. So we added on the free poses, right? From downward facing dog, left foot steps up, warrior letter A, you got it. And then exhale right into that extended triangle pose. Inhale, rebend the knee, come up to reverse. And then exhale, we added in that knee tap in reverse revolve crescent. Inhale, shift your weight forward, balancing half moon. Work to stack, hips over knee, knee over ankle, breath after breath. Nice. Exhales are down. Let's go ahead and have that seated twist, the great twist. Hook that elbow outside the knee, or you can just squeeze it in. Inhale, you're going to lift yourself back up. You can use your hands because we're just warming up. Half moon, vinyasa. Take those breaths in down dog. Tailbone is heavy, but hips are lifting. Low belly in. Tippy toes, exhale, hop step, float the feet up to the hands. I'll meet you back in that chair pose. Take your twist from side to side. Get that groove. Inhale out. Exhale, let's go ahead and stand up. Good, forward fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. So you can make it your own. Once you feel that rhythm starting to build, you want to utilize that rhythm. Take it up, warrior letter A on the inhale. Exhale, triangle. And then inhale, reverse. Keep that hip open. Take the twist, tap the knee, and then inhale, half moon. Exhale, seated twist. Pick that belly and ribs up. And then back to that half moon. Whoop. Good. Vinyasa. Try it on the left side. Wrap your head around, remembering as much as you can. Guess what? Perfection is not a prerequisite, yes? You just do your best. We're utilizing these postures, utilizing these flows to create a little focus. Good. I'm going to let you finish out this round, guys. And you're going to take two more rounds. If you want to float it through center, halfway chair, you're going to find whatever you need. I'm going to step back and let you have it. Build your confidence. It's really nice sometimes just to have that rhythm of your breath. You want to be able to hear and feel that breath up and over the beat of the music. The music is just an accessory, right? It's not a necessity. The breath, that's your necessity, right? I added in a little elbow hook here with that twist, with that chair twist. Gotta float those heels up. Maybe you're a little ahead of me or you're a little behind me. It's all good. Finish out this last round. Remember I said we had two more? You've got this. Step that foot up. Breath in, breath out. Breath in is the pose. Breath out the next pose. Breath in is a pose. Exhale, breath out the next pose. Inhale, big breath. Pull that low belly in. Exhale, vinyasa. Right? So each posture has a breath. An inhale or an exhale. I bet you're starting to build a little heat, right? You're starting to build some sweat. That's awesome. That's what we're looking to do. From the inside out. Good. Finish your way through this last round. Park it in down dog. Take some deep breaths. Good. We're going to come to plank. Top of your push-up. You've been here before. Pick that low belly in and up, guys. You may have to peel those heels up over the toes. No, don't come up yet. No worries. All good. Root down through the whole palm, through the pads of those palms. How about 5 more? At the end of your 5th breath, guys, we're going to roll to the right. Side plank. Stack. You can always put one knee down. You can always lift the top leg up. Find your variation that fits you. Good, let's go ahead, go to the other side. Put that right palm down underneath the shoulder. Roll, open the hips, open the heart, open those shoulders. You're peeling and pushing those shoulder blades into your back. What variation do you like on this side? One leg up, one leg down. Support it. Where are you breathing, right? It's not about what you want, it's about what is in this moment and working with what you have right here, right now. Stay connected, choose wisely. Top of that yoga push-up, top of that plank, put that left palm down, step the right foot back. Let's do it down, Vinyasa. Peel those shoulders. This is such a good stretch for your belly, your hips, your hip flexors, your shoulders, your wrist. Good, exhale. Downward facing dog. Right side, you're gonna lift that right leg up. Open that right hip. You can bend, stack, and open. Just press through both palms. Take that right knee to the left elbow. And then go ahead and extend it out. Pick that right arm up, left arm up. Good, exhale, left palm down. Slip that leg back up, right leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. Crescent warrior. So both hips, this is different from warrior letter A. We can break it down here. Both hips are facing the short edge of your mat, the front of your mat, and you're picking up your back heel. So warrior letter A, the heel is down, pressing the heel is up, lift over the toes. A little more balance, yes? Exhale, come down halfway, lightning bow. Keep the length from the crown of your head all the way from that back foot. Inhale, take it up, sky archer, pivot the back heel down. And you're gonna stretch, squeeze that right arm, biceps here. We're gonna come back to triangle. Front arm down, top arm lifts up. We've done this plenty of times before. Good, let's take that vinyasa. Hands flat, step that foot to the back. I'm gonna cut the music down a little bit so you can hear me flow. Right? You can hear you flow. You can hear that breath. Lift that left leg, three-legged down dog, all the way up and back behind you. Good. Squeeze it to the opposite elbow, and then you're going to extend it out. Wave that right arm up in the air. Nice. Exhale, put the palm down, three-legged down dog, lift the leg back up. Exhale, step it up in between your hands for crescent warrior. Remember, you're lifting the back heel, opening the front hip. So that left knee, don't let it roll in. You want to use the whole foot and open up. Think train tracks with your legs. You're going to open up that knee towards the pinky toe or even the second toe, all right? Good, come down halfway, lightning. Peel the shoulders away from the ears. Extend through the back leg. And then inhale up, sky archer. Extended triangle pose. One arm down with the other arm up. We're going to add on here, revolve half moon. So we did balancing half moon in the flow before. We're going to do revolved half moon, twisting half moon here. Put that right hand down. You're going to take a big leap. And you're going to lift right leg and left arm. Take a big twist. Turn your belly button towards your side wall. Don't lose an inch. Keep on lifting that back heel up. Maybe you can look back at it. Vinyasa. Deep breathings. In through your nose, out your nose. Nice. Go ahead and lift those heels. And then exhale, try to get those heels down. Good, we're going to do the other side. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, you're going to squeeze it into the opposite elbow and then extend it up. Exhale, bring that palm down. You're going to meet in crescent warrior. Lift those arms up. Come down halfway, lightning bolt. Remember to pick the belly and heart up. And then inhale, sky archer. You can even catch a wrist. Take yourself to that floating triangle and give that twisted half moon a shot. See if you can look at that back foot or even turn your gaze up. See that foot, yeah, in your view. Exhale. We're going to add on a little bit more here. Catch that back foot. And catch your back foot and come on up to revolve dancer. So we've got some balancing in this third flow. Generally the third flow is a little more challenging. Your body's definitely warmed up. You're going to release that back foot. You're going to come to a Buddha squat towards the long edge of your mat. So your heels are in and your toes are out and you're taking a nice squat. Hands behind the head. We're going to take some twists, some squeezers, elbow to knee. Take opposite elbow to knee on the exhale. Inhale, pick your heart back up. And then exhale, twist the other way. Inhales are up. Exhale, you rinse and ring it out. Inhale, take it up. And then exhale, release. Take a couple more rounds. Remember to find your flow, find your rhythm. And by that I mean what? Find your breath. Once you finish out this last round, guys, turn your toes in, take a big stretch, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold in between your legs. Any type of stretch that you like. We're going to make our way to the back of the mat. So you're going to take a yoga walk to the back of the mat. Just frame that front foot. You can even bend that left knee. We're going to take it up, three-legged down dog. Inhale, lift that leg all the way back up. Now we're going to flip it. You're going to step the right foot back behind, or step the left foot back behind the right, and lift your left arm up. Now you can flip over and sit your butt all the way down. Great job. You just flipped your dog. Inhale, let's lift the hips up. We're going to take a nice back bend. You're going to root down through your back hand, root down through your feet, and press your hips up towards the sky. Good. Exhale, flip back over. Plant that palm, release the leg up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step it forward. Let's come into warrior letter B. We're at the back of the mat now. Eagle arms. If you don't know eagle arms, take that back arm. Your right arm underneath your left. Inhale, lift those elbows up. We've twisted up the arms. And then you're going to exhale, forward fold. No worries, I'll catch you on the front side. Inhale, soaring eagle, lift off that back foot. So you're leaning the heart forward and kicking back to create a little counterbalance. Let's come on up right into forward eagle. You're going to cross knee over knee, right? Right over left, and sink those hips down and lift your elbows up. Good. Plant your hands flat, forward standing splits, and you're going to take your vinyasa. All right. Let's go ahead. Left leg lifting at the back of the yoga mat. We're going to start from the beginning. Take that left knee to the right elbow, and then you're going to extend it out. We call this rock star pose or falling triangle. Put that palm down, release the leg, let it fly back up, and then exhale, step it up for crescent. Lift those arms and gaze. Come down halfway lightning. Inhale, sky archer, and exhale to your triangle. Revolve, twisting half moon. Take that big twisting leap, and remember, bend the back knee because we added on dancer pose. Catch the foot if you can. You can stay low, but then try to challenge yourself. Stand up. If you fall out, it's all good. Start again. We're going to make our way. Transition back to the front of the mat. Release the foot. Buddha squat. Hands behind the head. You can kiss opposite elbows to knee for that squeezer. Right? 3, 4, maybe even 5 rounds when you flow on your own. This is a great place to catch your breath. Finish out one more round. And then you're going to exhale, forward fold. Whatever you need here. If you need a shoulder release, if you need little squats or little lunges from side to side, it feels so good on the hips. Or maybe just let your head hang low. Headstand, handstand, or let it hang. Walk it to the front of the mat. This is where we transition. You're going to make that lunge. So bend that front knee and release the leg up so we can flip the dog. Step that right foot back behind you. Flip over, drop the butt low. And inhale, lift it high. You flipped it again. Good. Flip back over. Warrior letter B. Step it up. Windmill those arms. This is a great hip and heart opener here. Eagle arms. Now, just in case you didn't see, when you're in warrior letter B, you're going to crisscross your arms, back arm underneath your front, and you're going to make those eagle arms. Yes? If this is too much, crisscross the heart, right? But eagle arms, work to lift the elbows up away from the chest. And I don't know if you can see me, fingers away from the face. All right? So we're in that warrior letter B with the eagle arms. Inhale, back bend. And then exhale, let's take it in, fold in. So restorative with your hips above your heart and your head. Inhale, let's take it up. We're gonna go right for balancing, right for that eagle pose. You're gonna take left over right. Maybe you hook the foot behind the calf, or maybe you gotta rest those toes down, all right? You choose what fits best for you. Forward standing splits, and then exhale, vinyasa, right? Back to the front of the mat. Which side working? Right leg. I'm gonna cut a little rhythm back on. Inhale. You'll lift that right leg at the front of the mat. You can do it. Exhale, squeeze it in and then kick it out. Lift that left arm up. All right, I'll join you. Here we go. Plant that palm. Inhale, release that leg. Exhale, crescent. We're gonna flow together. And then exhale, take it down halfway. Inhale, sky archer, you got it. To that triangle. And then revolve, twisting half moon. You gotta get those hips over that front foot. Bend your back knee, reach around and catch the foot. Opposite hand to foot. You've got it. Come up to that revolve dancer. You can extend the fingertips, opposite fingertips out. Exhale, release. We got elbow squeezers, yes? Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you lengthen through the crown of your head. We're gonna finish out and then fold. Good. Get ready to flip and get in that dog, guys. Release that left leg at the back of the mat, drop it low. Inhale, hips go up high. You're gonna flip back over, step it up, warrior letter B. Unwind, you're set. Eagle arms. Back arm underneath your front, inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward fold in. When you flow on your own, you can rest here, right? Catch your breath. For now, we're gonna inhale. Come on up, eagle. Sink the hips. You got it. Forward standing. If you like a little hop onto the hands or a little switch kick, take it. Left leg, back of that yoga mat. Give it a shot, guys. Maybe you're already a little ahead of me. Step it up. Crescent. Exhale. Lightning. Inhale, one move. Exhale, the next. Inhale, twisted half moon. Exhale, catch that foot. Inhale, twisted dancer. Exhale, step the foot back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale up and then you'll find your flow. You want 3, 4, maybe even 5 rounds. Then you fold. Nice balance, hips above the heart. Take it back to the front of the mat. That front leg flies up high so you can flip and dip that dog. You can spill right off your mat. Gaze at your third eye. Plant the hand, step the foot. Gaze over your front fingertips for warrior letter B. Good, eagle arms. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, fold in. Take that soaring eagle. Come on up. Did I add that in? Good, hook it. Forward standing splits. Now you can linger in any one of these postures, right? It's not about moving in and moving out. I want you to complete the breath and you will complete your depth in the pose. Step it up. I want you to give it a shot. Without flowing on your own, we've built it together. You can do this. Take it in your own body. Catch that foot on the exhale. Inhale, reach and rise. Lift your heart, lift your waist. There you go. Nice job, guys. best parts from flowing on your own, getting out of your head. Flip and dip it. Get into your body. There we go. And in that soaring eagle. Yeah? Sink those hips. Maybe you practice getting right into that eagle pose. And then you unwind. Now you're sweating. This is that cleanse, that detox. Release, body, mind. Let that spirit fly. If you forget something, it's okay, leave it out. If you add something in, it's okay, keep it in. Each round can be a little different. Why? Because what's important? That breath. That vinyasa, marrying the breath to the movement. Good. Let's finish out if you haven't. Woo. Kick that. Now, do you want to finish one more round on your own? Yeah? How about one more? Working on a pose. Maybe you're working on that dancer or twisted dancer. Maybe you're working on your forward fold or your headstand. Up and down, in and out. By the end of this song, guys, you're gonna wrap up your flow, alright? If you're already wrapped up, maybe you take child or any inversion, back bend. gonna prep and take headstand. If you wanna come down and take child, right? Child is a great pose to come back to, right? And you feel like you're losing your breath? If you're feeling like heck no, right? But I'm gonna walk you through headstand. Now there's different variations of headstand. I'll take you through traditional. You're in tabletop, shoulders over the hands. You're gonna put those forearms down right underneath where your hands were. And you can catch it. Now your elbows are over, or excuse me, under your shoulders. Alright? Let's go ahead. You can interlace the fingers. You can even release those pinkies, guys. If you're new to headstand, just get this frame here, down on the forearms, picking up your low belly, opening through your shoulders, relaxing through that neck, and breathing. If you want to go ahead, open your hands like a cup, and you're going to put the head down and roll the back of the hands. You have to walk those knees in a little bit. Roll the back of your head into that cup that your hands are making. Okay? Get a nice firm cup. Now same thing, you're lifting up through the shoulders. You're breathing, relax through that neck and your throat. Good. Go ahead, cut this down a little bit. You're relaxed through your neck and your throat. Once again, that may be your home. That may be where you like to stay. If you feel comfortable here, you've got some security here, you feel comfortable, tuck your toes under and try to lift off your knees, right? Back of the neck stays long, breath stays breathing. You feel comfortable here, walk your feet in towards your face, crown of the head down, shoulders lifted. You want to take one knee in or the other, or both. Get your hips up over the shoulders. It's that rotation. Maybe you go ahead and lift the legs and think about stacking. If this is not your thing, right, choose wisely. You're in one of those prep stages, or even you want to hold downward facing dog. That's an inversion, right? Your hips are over your head and heart. You can hold, then you want to slowly come down, land light, without crashing. You can take child's. So we can work on that in another video, just headstand. Another great alternative for headstand is dolphin, all right? Lifting up your knees, and it looks like down dog, but you have your forearms and your elbows down, okay? But your head is not down, okay? Go ahead and come on down. Whew. And let's meet in down dog. Catch your breath. We're gonna work our way into just a long holding posture. Lift your right leg up. Take that stretch. Good. Take your right leg out to the right. We're going to take fire hydrant pose. So you're going to take this for about 10 breaths. Try not to lean so much to the left, and as much as you can, stretch out to the right side of your room. That's it. Root down, inhale, lift that leg back up, three-legged down dog. Feel the stretch, toes to toes, crown of the head to fingertips. Good, exhale, step your right foot forward and open up towards the long edge of your mat, big star pose. We're gonna take that Buddhist squat, give me cactus or goalpost arms, turn the heels in, and you're gonna rock your sit bones down. You decide how low you go. Your hips sink down. And this is, the warm-ups are over, right? Warm-ups are over. And this is our time to really sink and soak and use that heat. Are you sweating? I know I'm sweating.
No one could hear me. Nobody knows what's underneath.
And let your body just absorb this.
Somehow
it's warmed up so it can take
you found me
in that little squat.
Patching up the cracks and holes.
Knees out wide. I'll do it off my mat. Just a little closer. Knees out wide. Sinking those hips down. Creating that strong back, baby. Shoulders up over the hips.
You said you never give up on me.
Can we do it for another set? 10. Another set right here. 10. Press through the whole foot. The heels. The pinky. The big toe.
You will know. You will know from the pieces of the broken.
Good. Exhale, forward fold right in between those legs.
I was written down.
If you want. Remember, you've got plenty of options here. You can put your hands down. You can get that shoulder stretch.
Crying out loud, kicking and screaming,
Let's walk your hands to the back of the mat. Frame that left foot.
somehow
Take that vinyasa.
found me, and now you're patching up the cracks,
Stretch the toes upward facing.
filling in the gaps.
Tuck the toes downward facing.
You said you never give it up on me.
Now we're going to lift that left leg. 3-legged down dog.
Fingerprints from
Find it. Remember, you're pressing through both hands equally.
you said you never give it up on me.
Scrape your toes, that big toe, to the ceiling. Good, fire hydrant, without losing an inch. Take it up. 10 reps, you can do it. Okay, you can even lift that right palm up. Or take that right arm out to the side, guys. There's so many layers. So many layers. Last few breaths. You want your bones spiral. Creating that bone density here. Spiral those bones up. Squeeze the muscle to the bone. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, step it up. You're going to open to the long edge of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Let's find that Buddha squat. You can do it. Belly in. Lift your right heel. Sink a little bit lower. Sink a little bit lower. Lift that heel a little bit higher. This is that deep, deep connection. How connected are you? Talking about to your breath and to your body. Drop the right heel, lift that left heel. High stiletto heels. Sink the hips a little bit lower, lift the heel a little bit higher. Last 5, 4, 3, I know it's burning, come on. 2, sink in, last 1, I'm talking about that breath, finish it in and out. Good, forward fold. right in between those legs. We're actually going to stay here. Heel toe, your feet apart. You can take it as wide as the edges of your mat. You can even come down on those elbows. Now let's go ahead and take it down all the way up to the knees. So we're setting up frog pose. I like to turn in the edges of my mat to add just a little extra cushion, and I'll turn face you in a minute. Take those knees out, hips in line with the knees. A couple different variations you can do with the toes. You can have your toes facing back, straight back, or if you have that external rotation, you can have your toes going out to the side, right going out to the right, left going out to the left. Let's go ahead. You can stay on your palms or put your forearms down. You can put your forehead down. You want just as much attention. You can put your chest down or your chin down or your ear, one ear down at a time, okay? You want just as much breath and attention here as you do all of your strength postures, all of your flows. You want to be able to sink and soak into it. And be at your own space, right? At your own depth of the pose. That's what we've been doing the whole class, right? When we flow on your own, there's so many reasons why we do that. So many benefits. Creating those new neural pathways. Yes, that can be done. Good, you want to pour yourself right into it. Whatever you can surrender, whatever you can let go, just let it go. You do have license to heal, right? You have license to take care of yourself. That's what we mean by following your breath, no one else's. External teacher, I'm just here as a guide. Internal teacher, those whispers that we talked about, right? Those signs in the body, that resistance, that pushback, that's your body talking to you. Try to listen. Come on up and out of that frog pose. Make your way on to your back, all right? Before you go, deep breath, guys. I said I was going to give you a reference from the front, okay? With those knees out. However you need to take your feet, toes straight back, or even the toes in a little bit, right? Or toes out, that external rotation. I think I wanted to stay in frog a little bit longer. But no, I wanted to show you that as well. Let's go ahead and finish out. Slowly coming up and out, make your way onto your back. Roll onto your back. Sometimes it's nice just to use that hard surface, just to really stretch your back out without moving or doing much at all. Just breathing, just noticing, experiencing, observing. It's not always about doing, right? Allow yourself to be instead of becoming. Just be in the moment. Lift those hips up, take bridge. Get that counter release. Let those knees stretch forward. Tailbone reaches towards the knees, knees towards the toes. If do an upper bow, you can take that. For now, I'm just gonna bring the hips down, take those knees out, work the shoulder blades underneath you. This is butterfly, reclining butterfly. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on your heart. Take a deep breath, breathe in. Exhale, side out your mouth. When you're ready, extend your right leg. And then extend the left leg, right arm, right leg, left arm. Back of the neck is long and you're just preparing for that corpse pose, Shavasana. This is putting your practice to rest in deep relaxation. If you can, stay in this corpse pose of Shavasana. 5 minutes, maybe set a timer, at least 5 minutes. After your 5-10 minutes in Shavasana, right? Wiggle your fingers. We're going to come back to your breath. Wiggle your toes. Maybe even roll your wrists and your ankles. Let your head go from side to side, chin shoulder to shoulder. Good. Head back through center. Take a big stretch. Arms over the head. And then bring those knees in. You can give yourself a hug. Great job, right? Be kind to yourself. Talk with words of compassion, love. Roll over to one side. Fetal pose. This is just a great place to check in. It's a reminder that each breath is something fresh and brand new. An opportunity to be present. An opportunity to start again. When you're ready, press those hands into the yoga mat. Come on up to seated, any comfortable seat up at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center, head slightly bowed. May you take any gifts of your practice that you've cultivated today, right? Take them into the rest of your day. They're in you. They're with you. Any gifts of flexibility, of strength, of balance, of ease, of commitment. You made your way all the way through. Take it with you into the rest of your day. Fill up and overflow. Share it with yourself and share it with others, those around you. Take it with you into the rest of your day, guys. Namaste. Thank you for joining us at Sports Club of West Bloomfield. My name is Rickita. Thank you for coming out, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.